Good morning, everyone. This is a trade I'm in. It's on the DAX, and I wanted to show it to you because it highlights the low-risk binary options. The only thing is you really need to know your markets if you're doing this type of trading. So in this case, you can see that we've had substantial movement in the DAX. But what's important is the actual bars themselves. You can tell that the market is pretty much moving this morning. Now, shrink up the chart a little bit so you could see what I'm talking about. We've had one area that really with 1 hour did not move. It just stayed on one strike, which was 12,789. The rest of them have pretty much been able to move at least one strike within 4 bars. So if we count, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. And the bar that I actually entered on was at 5:30 this morning, and I actually believe it was this bar here. So what I'm anticipating is that price can get here, and I have an hour and 10 minutes for that to happen. So if we have, this is one 15-minute bar, this is another 15-minute bar, another 15-minute bar, another 15-minute bar, that would put me right above my strike price. Now the beauty of it is the strike was available for only $10.25. So if it moves up to 12,849, then I will make a profit of about $40. That's a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 4, which is pretty substantial. Now this could slow down and not move at all, in which case I've lost $10. So I'm going to wait and see what happens. While we're waiting on the DAX to move, I wanted to show you a market that's just, you can't go out of the money on right now, and that's the euro dollar. Now the euro dollar typically will move, but if you're looking at this one, you can see that it's just hugging this one strike line. It's not really moving very much, okay? So you've got a strike here, and you have a strike here, but really it's not moving that much between the two. And you can see that if I draw the strikes out here, it's just really hugging this one strike line. So this is one, and euro dollar normally moves. But this is an example of one, when I pull up the chart and look at it, it's not moving sufficiently for you to use an out-of-the-money binary. Now here's another one. It's on the Aussie dollar, and this one expires in about an hour. And you can see that if you wanted to go one strike up, you could probably do it. If you wanted to go one strike down, you're having a $30 risk, or you could go 2 strikes out at about $15 of risk. The issue here is that you're probably not going to get this one with $15. You would have to go up here to the $30 risk. What you don't want to do is go too many strikes out. So in this case, you can go 1 strike up or 1 strike down, but do not go 2 strikes, because more than likely you would not be able to achieve your goal within an hour. Now you can see what I'm talking about. This one has a profit of $31.50. It's right at the strike price, and it's moved up. And that's, the DAX is one that does move, and you just have to look at your strike prices to see whether it's one that you want to trade or not. Now, as you can see, I have set a profit target here for 50.25. That means the red number has to get to 50.25 in order for that profit target to be achieved. Now, as you can see, I've removed my profit target because this is making a low end forming a reversal bar. That indicates that price will go above this strike. So I could potentially make more profit by removing the order And that's what I did. This is a great example of why I tell you to learn price bar formations. This is an isolated low, and this bar looks like it's going to close above the high of the isolated low. And the reason that that is significant is because it tells you that the next bar will make a new high. If the next bar makes a new high, more likely than not, this is going to expire in the money. As you can see, this price bar formation predicted that this bar would go up, and that's exactly what's happened. You can also see that this trade has made $70 of profit, even if I exit right now. So it just shows you a combination of knowing your markets, knowing whether your market can move within your strike distance, but it also shows you how to identify a very low risk in a high reward trade.